go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Share it out. We on X.
Straight to the facts. I represent. Let's get straight to the facts.
Straight to the facts.
I represent the More Party.
Come on.
We need more knowledge, more facts, and more land given back to its rightful owners. We do not represent the Republican Party. We do not represent the Democratic Party. And we definitely do not call ourselves black, which is only a status to keep you in bondage. Moors were all over the globe 55,000 years before any other so-called races evolved. Moors gave you arithmetic. Moors gave you the pyramids. Moors gave you the writings on the wall. And most of all, Moors gave you life. So rise, because the truth can no longer be hidden.
Volume like Stan said, y'all turn it up. We live and direct. Turn it up, turn it up. Let's go.
We survived the fall of Pangea, built the world from the ashes of Atlantis. More still here, can't delete us. Pyramids rise where the truth still dances. We cross every sea, every border, carved through this soul like the binary portals. You call it America, we call it Ultraviolet daughter. This ain't history, this is more life eternal. Before they drew up their maps and changed the lines, we was planting seeds on continents, rewriting time. Moors in Kemet, Moors in Mali, Moors in Peru, pyramids in Grand Canyon, but they ain't tell you, did they? Truth flew, burned the books, flipped the names, flipped the game. They told you you were slaves when your bloodline birthed flame. We ain't black, we ain't color, we the sun encoded. Carbon kings, DNA, deep spirit never corroded. Atlantean wisdom, rise through the DNA spiral. They cloned the script, but we still got the original Bible written in stone. Not first they revised and wrong. We was global before the globe was even called home.
Come on, y'all, share it out. Let's go.
Built the world from the ashes of Atlantis. More still here, can't believe it. Pyramids rise when the truth still dances. We crossed every sea, every border. We walked through the stone.
Turn it up.
Reborn. You call it the miracle. We call it ultraviolet daughter. This ain't history, this is all eternal. We survived the fall of Pangea. Built the world from the ashes of Atlantis. More still here, can't believe it. Pyramids rise when the truth still dances. We crossed every sea, every border.
Bring all your teachers. Bring your professors. Bring your scholars. Bring them.
Yeah, they split the land but couldn't split the soul. Buried our gold, tried to rewrite our scrolls, but truth leaks from the cracks in the matrix mold. Every prophecy foretold. Now watch it unfold. We were first in Asia before they said Middle East. We left the stars, built cities under coral reefs. Before Columbus, Lion City found land. We already mapped the sea foretold. Now watch it unfold. We were first in Asia before they said Middle East. We left the stars, built cities under coral reefs. Before Columbus, Lion City found land. We already mapped the seas. With a Moorish hand, America is that cup. Twisted by the conqueror's pen. But the Mississippi River's now been again. Even the omens wore crowns with Moorish skin. We ain't immigrants, we the origin within. You were taught lies to keep you asleep. Now the veil lifts.
What?
You were taught lies to keep you asleep. Now the veil lifts and the ancestors speak. We are not forgotten. We are not extinct. We are the builders of time.
Bring them.
We are the Moors. Roll with it. DJ Derek, shout out to Severe.
Shout out to brother DJ Derek. You know what's so funny? I am going to definitely open up the lines. But before this, I know we are on TikTok. I see the people coming in on TikTok. So if y'all have not TikTok, X, because I'm banned on TikTok for the minute, because I don't kiss nobody's ass. So I am on X, y'all. Real Sabir Bay on X. Please flood it on Instagram, y'all. We on Instagram, Real Sabir Bay on Instagram. So please turn it up. And let me make this clear for all of y'all before we continue. I, Sabir Bay, do not need anyone to follow me, worship me. I need any of you to try to disprove what I'm saying. I mean your experts, not you cats that are looking for 5 minutes of fame. I want your experts like your Judge Joe Browns. These niggas ain't even judges. They still call them judges. Judge Greg Mathis, Roland Martins, Howard Universities, Harvard Universities, police officers. I know y'all know some of them. So that's who I want to try to disprove. And let me make this clear for y'all. If y'all don't know, I really live this life. I don't know if y'all know about me, but I don't care about death. I really don't. So truth is truth. So somebody said they shared my video with some of these conscious people, and they said they definitely don't want to touch you, Sabir. They be like, they don't even want to touch your kind. They don't even want to mention your name on their feeds. So yeah, I do get those messages too from I get DMs, and they literally screenshot who they sent these people to, like Roland Martin, like Sinettas, like Mark Lamont Hills. They sent stuff to DL Hughley. I seen it. I got a list of people that sent me stuff to all of the Breakfast Club on top of that. Oh, don't think they didn't. I told you I can point them out. I'm not a secret, and I'm not a punk. I don't hide behind social media. Y'all see me in the street. So if you're a police officer, you can come to the feed, and let me make this clear. Y'all can hit me up on my email and set it up. Do it live, and let's see who's following the Constitution. Go send this to Judge Joe Brown. It was sent to him anyway. I got his number. So send it to them. I'm not a politician. I'm not even into politics. But I do know that they send the videos to them. So don't ever think that I hide behind social media. I'm probably the easiest cat to approach. Straight up. I guarantee you I am. So I don't hide behind social media. Y'all see me out in the streets every single day. Every day. And if you think that I'm BSing with this, go share this. Send this to the motherfucking FBI, nigga. See if I care. I'll sit with them too. And we can pull out the laws. Because when you get to this point, you can't go back. Let's turn it up, yo. Let's share it out. Once you get to this point, ain't no turning back. So leave your feelings at the door, baby. Leave your feelings at the door, baby. I don't speak for the elite.
So now, motherfucker. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole, upstage, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. But fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I'm going too far. There ain't
the line's going to be open for anybody. So stop typing.
Chamber full of
Stop typing.
Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos, raping the black and Indian women.
What?
This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole, upstage, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I'm going too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos, raping the black and Indian women, creating Latinos. On now, motherfucker.
Hold up. You're not getting this, Stan. Hit the link, Stan. Come on, talk to me, brother.
Yeah. It's that real this time around. Techniques. Revolutionary Volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole, upstage, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I'm going too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos, raping the black and Indian women, creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred, and now you got yourself a virus stuck in the matrix, a suicide bomber strapped and ready to blow, lethal injection strapped down, ready to go. Don't you understand? They'll never let me live out in peace. Concrete jungle, guerrilla war out in the streets. Nat Turner with the stick and pitchfork and machete, the end of the world. Motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return, and nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon. Fickle pitchfork and machete, the end of the world. Motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return, and nobody stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple, Al-Aqsa. The name is not coincidental. I know too much. The government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry that they attack without reason, like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds them. Immortal technique is treason to the Patriot Act. So come and get me, motherfucker, because I'm not coming back. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Because if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, because the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. This is the point of no return, nigga. You better believe this. Mary Magdalene giving birth to the children of Jesus. The evolution of the world, bloody and dramatic. Human beings killing monkeys to conquer the planet. The kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal-minded, broke into hell, tore it down and built a city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just a man. Don't follow me, nigga. Don't follow me. Because once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid. One day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living in real. Wormwood, the planet X, and the seventh seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky. The seventh seal. Universal truth is not meant for your own. It rains acid. One day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living in real. Wormwood, the planet X, and the seventh seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky, because almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat, because if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, because the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore.
What's up, Stan? You know what's funny?
So peace.
I be coming on his feed, and people be like, "How do you come up with the kind of stuff?" It's already in my head. Y'all not ready for what is going on. That's why I said, go get Judge Joe Brown. I don't know why I keep calling him Judge Joe Brown. Joe Brown, Greg Mathis, lead attorney, any politician. I'm just going to give them heads up on how I am and why I'm the way I am. I really live this life, bro. I don't care about it. I told my brother, shout out to my brother Moon, Bigger Dre. I was on the phone with him early today, right? And I was telling him I don't care about a lot of stuff that's going on because niggas just like to talk, right? He said, but you care about Sabir, you come on here. I do. Because the reason why I keep coming is because we in some crazy times right now while y'all worrying about football, nigga. Like straight up.
Man, are
So
we?
I'm dead serious, man. Bob Marley said this when he got shot. Bob Marley performed the next day when Bob got shot.
Mm,
And what Bob Marley said is the people who's trying to make this world worse don't take a day off, so why should I?
facts, facts.
So let me explain to y'all about being shot. When you hear me say I don't care about a lot of this stuff, nigga, I've been shot. I don't know how many cops that's been shot out here or shot up. How many of these people that y'all, how many of y'all been shot? I still have a bullet in my head. I still have a bullet in my chest. I still have fragments in my leg. This was a shot, one in my chest, in my head. That was a 38. It wasn't a little small gun. It was a 38 up close. It went straight through my chest, right? I've been hit 5 times. The first time I got shot, I died on the table. I don't know if y'all know that, but whatever they say death is, but I died. So I didn't had broken bones, shot up. I got shot with 2 different guns. I got shot one time with a 30-30, which is a shotgun, which is actually, I love to show this one. It went in this leg right here. You see that hole? So it opened up the other side of my leg, and I could sit this inside my leg.
That's crazy.
That was a 30-30. That was a shootout in the Wilson Project. So, and then I got shot 5 times in front of my mother with a 38. I lost my son in 2020 in Philadelphia, August 15th, that just passed in 2020. So what the hell do you think they can do to me? Just think about what I just said. I can't be compromised. I can't be bought. Think about it. So when y'all hear people tell me that, yo, man, I shared your video to these people, but them conscious niggas scared of you, Sabir, they may be scared of me. I don't know what it is. But I've been around longer than a lot of these cats that y'all watch on social media. And I'm the same humble dude. I'm the same humble dude. But I still got bullet fragments. I got fragments up to 30-30 in my leg. And I have 2 38 slugs still in my head and my chest. Think about what I just said. Did that make sense? What? Just think about this. Let me share this with y'all, the mindset that I have. Malcolm used to say, if you black, you born in jail. Right? Why niggas afraid to go to jail? What you going? What? I'm just being real with you. Whip your ass for what? You ain't kill nobody. Just think about it. The only thing a person can do like me is educate everybody near the cell.
That part.
Niggas. I don't know if y'all know that. So let me explain some more stuff to y'all. You can't starve me out because you can survive without food, but you can't without water. And then that would be inside of a prison, right? That would be a total violation of what? What right would that be? Would that be human rights?
Human rights.
Oh yeah. Y'all don't get how this works. See, people like this is like dangerous. You niggas that get on social media talk about the white man, the white supremacy, talking about the foundation. You're not a threat to these people, bro. You're not a threat. Believe me. I told you, I sat with elders. And when I sat with the elder, Earl Grant, let me help y'all out who this man is real fast, okay? I'm just showing y'all the type of person I am. This elder right here, that was Malcolm X's right-hand man. That elder, you see me with my fro. You can look his name up, Earl Grant. That's me visiting him in the hospital, Earl Grant. Earl Grant. Put Malcolm X and Earl Grant in YouTube, Google, whatever you want to do. So, there he go again. So let me tell you the story about him. He said Malcolm X was not a threat when Malcolm X was saying the white man is the devil. That's why you never hear me call him the white devil, nor do you hear me say it's white supremacy. Because I would be on somebody's show and ask any of these conscious people, do you feel inferior to anyone? And guess what they're going to say? If a nigga say they are, it's something wrong, bro. If a Negro say that they inferior, you girls, y'all better leave your husbands, nigga. Because if a nigga say if a grown ass man say he's inferior to another man, you need to leave him because he's not going to be the one that protect you. He'll be tough with his own people, but he ain't going to be tough with that European. So run real fast. So for y'all that just don't know, I'm a weird Gemini. I'm weird as hell, bro. And I live what I talk about. I see death every day. So I just put every day of my life, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all prepared. Not that I want to go because I still have children. but I prepare for death. And so when death comes to me, because they taught you Christians to fear death. That's why.
Amen.
Amen. They taught you to fear death and be obedient to your master, nigga.
Yep. Yep. And that's why nothing's happening.
Exactly. So people try to figure me out. They be like, "What's your point, Sabir? What you try to think you are?" No, nigga, I am all that. If that's the case, I've been through hell and back. I've been through it, seen death many occasions. So my point, people, I don't play the white supremacy game because white supremacy is a theory. It's not even a fact. So you can go get all your Judge Joe Browns and whatever your people that you see on social media, and I'll be leaving crazy comments in their boxes. Even I like Amanda Seal, but she's on the fence too. But I like her. But I understand that you can get blackballed. I'm gonna be real with you. But you think about it though, I can't get canceled because I ain't part of nobody's club. You may be in the nation of Islam. Hold up, y'all may be in the Nation of Islam. You may want to get kicked out the Nation of Islam because you can't say what Sabir Bey says. I know somebody in here from the Nation of Islam. You can't say this if you're a Hebrew Israelite because you may go against the Hebrew Israelites. I'm not part of that, and nor am I part of the Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated. Surprise!
Neither.
So if y'all know somebody in the nation, please bring some brothers in the Nation of Islam to the cipher. I know y'all know a couple of them. I know my brother Clyde do. Let's tell them to have some conversations. Hey, listen, Clyde, they could put it all on me. They don't even gotta say nothing. Just get on the feet and just let Sabir say it. Because I don't care about being blackballed, yellow bald, green bald, white bald, nigga.
8 bald.
8 bald, nigga. Like, let's think about it. But the one thing I will do is bring you some common sense, which the niggas ain't got. These niggas, you know what's funny about some people in the nation? They be trying to talk articulate. I'm gonna tell you, but the you know that they all sound the same in the Nation of Islam. Have y'all noticed that? This thing, I ain't beating nobody up in the nation. I don't care, nigga. I can fight and I don't give a damn about nobody.
Truth is truth, though.
You follow me? I don't give a damn. You gonna love it or hate it. I look for respect, not attention, my niggas. So they love to talk art, but you know, but you know, yeah, nigga. But y'all forgot the history of the Moors, though. That's the part that y'all forgot. That part. You don't want to talk about the Moors at all. So if you know somebody in the nation, brother, please share it. I can play some more music until y'all share it out. Come on. I told you who they sent this information to. I keep trying to tell y'all, people share my videos to all of them. There's a difference between Sabir. Okay? You can say, nigga, I used to hustle, nigga. Yeah, I did too. So that I'm not impressed with that part. So tell me something else that you've been through and you've really been tested. So Allah tests you on many, many occasions in many, many ways. Allah will definitely test you. Straight up.
No doubt.
I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for none of that. I stand on the principles. And the principles is love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. Ain't none of these niggas fighting back. They used to fight back. The nation used to be tough at one time. It used to be real rap because you had real niggas out there. You had real street niggas. I'm from Philadelphia. And you had the first resurrection niggas. And that's where we come from, South Philadelphia. I don't know about the watered down version of these cats right now. You can, if you don't like it, that's your business, homie. Anybody can reach me. Most people have my number, and that's my email. So the stuff that I see that people are doing in View a Nation, because the only people that's truly really fighting is the Moors. But they call them paper terrorists. And you making up all kinds of stuff. No, that's not the truth. Talk to somebody who really know the history of the Moors. Talk to somebody over here that can tell you about what paper terrorist is. And then I'm going to show you what a paper terrorist is. A paper terrorist is somebody that sends you a bill and say, if you don't pay this, a paper terrorist, I'm gonna lock you up. A paper terrorist is somebody write you a ticket, and the crazy part, niggas will say that's a law, and it's not a law. It's not. It's not a law. If you don't sign this ticket, I'm gonna lock you up. What the? Shut your mouth. Your signature's supposed to be yours. That's called terrorism, people. Y'all don't get it yet? So don't come to me with the proper stuff, babe. I know these people. And again, I'm a thorn in all of their sides. So when you share my videos out, then that becomes the problem. I keep trying to tell you, you can't shake me. You can't take something from me. I done had stuff taken from me. And the biggest thing taken was my child. So niggas, I done been through the hell and back. So I hope y'all can go through hell and back. See, most of you get on this feed and suck up everything I'm saying. Because soon as the Europeans said, I'm going to cut your water off, nigga, you're going to tell everything. You know what we used to do in Philadelphia? We would turn our water back on. We knew somebody that knew how to turn the water on.
Yup.
Am I lying?
My dad was a plumber, yo. He had the tools and everything.
Follow me? But the niggas, because they've been conditioned, you stealing water. No, they stole the water from you. Water's supposed to be free.
Mm.
If our electric is off, we knew a nigga that knew how to turn electric on. No, you steal electricity. No, they stole electricity and natural. What the hell? Think about the crazy. Think about it.
Used to run cable from next door.
Nigga, like, I'm being real with y'all. I want y'all to understand. I told you go get Judge Joe Brown. We could try to mix it up and flip it and say you crazy. No, bring it. I'm good at what I do. I've been through this, B. Yeah, cable too, nigga. You know what we used to tell the people? They used to say, they had a cable line across our house. And we used to just tap into the cable. And we said, okay, how about this part? If it's my house, then why don't y'all move that line right there and no longer have the line in front of my house? Then I'm gonna have to tap into anything. Y'all don't get it yet?
Right.
Just don't have the line crossing my house. But this is the conditioning of our people. We've been conditioned, bro. We over here, the good niggas, will say, well, that's not right. You got to obey. These niggas, y'all realize they're not obeying law? Do y'all know? Do they know that these people are violating? Hold up.
No, they don't know because they don't read.
No, I know they don't. And I know they watch it. Just think about this for 1 second. All of these people that, and it's niggas too, that want to hold on to, talking about the laws, right? But how many of them really picked up any laws? Wait a minute. Let me. I told you I'm a thorn in this, man. Which one picked up any of these things? But you keep talking about the laws, right? You got all these Negroes that keep talking about the law this, the law that, the law, nigga.
Show some. Show us the law then. Show us something.
What laws are any of these people showing you, B?
They violating all the laws.
They violating because it doesn't apply to you. I keep telling you. And the Negroes are petrified. Black people with this pro-black stuff. That's why I don't deal with pro-black people. I don't deal with it because the niggas are hypocrites. What laws are any of them bringing up to people? Now, you don't want to have conversation with me. I don't care about you. Have to know yourself and know your enemy. I don't care about none of this. No, I really don't. Because they show you they don't care. And guess who's rising up? Everybody else. The niggas over there saying, well, brother, we got to obey the law. And this is why when you read certain books, like The Art of War, oh, they don't know about that one? Let me help them out with this one too.
The Art of War.
When you read The Art of War, it says, reward one so they can influence the rest. Reward one so the other one can reward the other ones. Y'all niggas are hypocrites. Did y'all get the Nation of Islam yet? Did somebody hit them up yet? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation in the final call, which I don't even know. What is the final? Well, Spirit, you beat up the nation? No, nigga. If y'all think it's a beat up, then tell the nation to come on the feed and talk with me for a minute. Tell the Hebrew Israelites to come on and talk with me for a minute. Just being a buck.
Bring it to the cipher.
If you're a real man, yeah, bring it to the cipher, my G. Somebody may think I'm attacking them. Let's go. I'm a man. I'm a grown-ass man, bro.
Maybe we can get some outcomes, some different outcomes if they want to bring it to the cipher.
But this is the thing about people. People be in their feelings because they like to follow people. That's the problem. I don't deal with crowds. I truly don't deal with crowds. It's like Denzel said, you can't cancel me, bro. You can't cancel me. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. So the best thing to do is ignore me and probably see me in person. Say, can I get a picture of beer? So I'm fine. I can tell you this, bro. What I'm starting to see, really starting to see, more people starting to fight. More people starting to fight, right? I'm talking about. I want to talk to the young brothers, the young cats, right? You have people that look like us, bro, that is not doing anything, and I don't think they know anything either. You got to mute your mic, Sting. You got a lot of stuff going on. It sound like you eating Rice Krispies or something.
No, I was going through my bag, my bed.
So this lady is this is the funniest thing ever. And you think because the nigga got a uniform on, y'all better read The Crowd. Y'all better read that book called The Crowd. She don't nuts. She's unfamiliar with the chain of command. She's unfamiliar with the Constitution. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me ask y'all a question. And I see you on here, Clyde. Y'all can jump on the feed. Who pays the police?
On
Who pays the police?
Municipal,
where's the money come from?
That's got to be federal funded money.
Oh, you see what Jay just said? Us, right? So let's just think about this for a minute, right? Hold up. I can't make this up, bro. This is too funny. This is the common sense section, okay?
It's called pay their taxes. Our taxes pay that.
So can you go to your job, Jay, and tell your boss what to do? Anybody? Let's use common sense and hold up. Logic. I'm just and some of these Negroes, these bougie Negroes, that think this is crazy, right? No, if you think I'm talking out the side of my neck, I challenge any of y'all. Oh, yes, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. I want it. He said, if I want to get fired. Woohoo! Y'all not catching this yet? Y'all better hurry up and share this out. This is what it is. I can't fire myself. Hold up. You're fired, Sabir. Damn, nigga.
You gonna stomp out.
And niggas say, go. Niggas, do y'all know this is the job? The job with no pay? This is the job with no pay. That's why I can say what I want to say, do what I want to do. I'm not in nobody's clique, club, group, organization. If they don't like it, they can also come to the cipher. But let's use critical thinking and logic for a second. If the cops or any of these people, you're a taxpayer, what y'all should do is withhold your taxes. How about that part? No, nigga, we're gonna go to jail. I'm just thinking ahead, nigga. This is our people, because you've been so conditioned, right? And the weird part is another part up to this, right? This is the weird part. They say we supposed Indians. I'm talking about the Indian niggas now. We supposed to be tax exempt. Nigga, tax exempt. Exempt means that you asking somebody, just hold your taxes. There's too much, Sabir. I keep trying to tell you, I really live this life for real. Y'all don't know, like beyond this video, people, I am so real with what I do. You need to go watch me when I was at USC yesterday. Did you see when I was at USC yesterday?
I caught a little bit of it.
And I asked the dude, what was his nationality? Where was he from? And he said, I'm a Jew. And I said, no, Jew is not a nationality. It's not even a race.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I'm Polish. Go look at the video I did at USC. I really do this. Go punch in Sabir Bey at USC. Go punch in Sabir Bey at Harvard University. Let me see. Go punch in Sabir Bey at Thurgood Marshall Law Library. All this you can find on YouTube. No lie. Right? You think I'll just be doing this behind social media.
Man, you turned me to a rebel, man.
I know, I already been the rebel. The rebel was already in me. But this is right. But this is the thing. You know, when I'm gonna be real with you, you can't already do. I don't get support from y'all. I don't.
Right.
Y'all. So what the hell I'm doing? What I got to lose? Just think about it. So the crazy part would be anybody that you would put in the room with me that you think is that good on any platform, watch how this go down. And I'll take all the money from them. So if you want to bet, you better bet on Sabir, baby.
They got me bucket on the taxes, man.
Oh, you don't understand what I know, bro. You don't know what I know. Like, just think about this for 1 second. You can't find nothing on me nigga was gay, he beat up women, called a woman a bitch. You can't find none of that on me. You can't pull no woman up to say none of that. You can't find a nigga that I slept with. If you did, let me know, because I want to know who that is. I want to check him, okay? I'm gonna check something real quick. If you find a nigga I slept with. So most people don't make it past that, because when the things that you want will always get you in trouble and in debt. Yeah. So I don't want things like that, B. I'm comfortable. What a law gives you is what you have. I'm a survivor of 5 bullets and still got bullets in my body. Okay. I'm still here. I'm living beyond my son. So my son is living with me. My son was 22 years old when he left this earth. He would have been 28. I need y'all to understand this. I don't even deal with age nor time, because it doesn't exist with Sabir. Age and time, that they got you falling behind. Oh, brother, my age is such and such. Nigga.
Yeah.
If you understand science, time never was when man was not. Time is an illusion.
And if you eat healthy, you're gonna be that.
If I ask a person how do you, this is the crazy part, and I'm doing this, people, because I want y'all to understand the type of, you gotta be, y'all claim to be spiritual on so many levels. I'm a Christian. I prayed today. I went to church. How much money you gave the pastor? How much money you gave the pastor? Right? Go ask the Christians how much they gave the pastor. One dude told me he was giving the pastor $1,500 a month. That can mortgage.
Man.
But
our church used to have morning offering, evening second offering, and then third offering. And this was 4 Sundays out of a month.
Really?
On top of building fund, light bus pledge, and
that's why they call them tax exempt. They 501c3s. They're 501c3, bro. How do you measure time? Let's think about it. Let's get some people on this feed. How do you measure time? You say they're not ready for this. They're going to have to get ready, brother. We're in some crucial times right now, Clyde. I don't know, y'all. Black folks may not be ready for it. You said the nigga. They got to get ready. Clyde said they're not ready for this one. So let me ask you a question. How do you measure time? Is that hard? You say we are? You know, if we are, brother Clyde, you should share it out to them. I told you who to share it to. Do anybody know?
the circles.
You close, brother. You close. You measure time. Anybody else before I said I see y'all on X? Come on, y'all. Where we at? I know y'all kind of confused. It's a method to severe-based madness. No, they ain't still got it. Them niggas sitting there right here. I don't know yet, brother. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out. They didn't teach me that in school. They begin with it starts with a C, actually. Okay, I'm gonna help y'all out because I know they don't teach this in Howard or Spelman. But you measure time in cycles. It's very simple. Cycles.
Yeah, cycles.
You call it a laundromat. The term laundry come from launder and money. Launder and money. You deal with time in cycles. The sun. Okay? When a woman has their cycle, sun, in Rittenhouse Square in Philadelphia, right? You have a sundial am I lying, Clyde? In the middle of Rittenhouse Square, y'all can Google this while I play this song. In the middle, and I'm going all into this whole terrorism thing. Just bear with me. But you need to learn. And any police person that's a police officer wants to come at me, please bring it to the cipher. Please bring your judges to the cipher. Bring all of them. It's open for you. Okay? In Philadelphia, it's called Rittenhouse Square. And I'm going to help y'all out. I know it's still there. I had to tell my son that when I was there one time. The one that passed away, I'm here. Where they made trading places at, when you see Eddie Murphy was on that thing, that's called Rittenhouse Square. Okay?
Oh, you took it back with the trading places.
Oh, go watch. You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna see the sundial in there. But their two little boys is holding up a sundial. That's how you measure time. We lost it. Pay attention. They taking your time, baby. Only on Severe Base Show, baby. Off the top. Share it out. Let's go. This is wrong. They're taking your time. Y'all in prison, baby.
Listen to this rhyme. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. 11 million people unemployed, and I'm one of them. I grew up with the rats and roaches. I had fun with them. Fly sneaks and fine clothes. I had none of them. But when it came to MC rhymes, I had a ton of them. People told me go get a job. I would run from them. I saw the fly sneaks and fine clothes. I had none of them. But when it came to MC rhymes, I had a ton of them. People told me go get a job. I would run from them. I saw the workforce, and work was no fun for them. No beach, no mountain, and no sun for them. With slave driving bosses, why would I come under them? So at 7 a.m. you wake up from sleep. At 7 a.m. I wake up and take a leak. At 7:05 you got slippers on your feet. At 7:07 I'm going right back to sleep. At 7:15 you thinking about today's meeting. At 7:30 a.m. my friend I'm still sleeping. At 7:45 your phone starts beeping. Old text messages from yesterday's meeting. 8 a.m. you're leaving, it's freezing. You're feeling unworthy, trying to get to work before 9:30. 9:45 I'm just turning over. 9:45 man, you're looking over your shoulder. Here comes the boss, looking for that folder. And you know within the folder you didn't meet your quota. Now 11 o'clock's up on ya. Your boss says, where's the folder? And you feel like you a goner. Well, you simply gotta make it up. But 11 o'clock, cops KRS just waking up. Linger in the bed to about 11:30. Spit a morning prayer. I hope heaven heard me. Stand up at about 12 o'clock. You on your lunch break. I'm just eating breakfast, vegetarian cupcakes. 1 o'clock, you back at your desk, back at the office, back at the stress. Your desk is a mess. Listen to this rhyme, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. You doing your best, but your best ain't enough. You wanna do less, but less makes it rough. It's 101 in the public and private sector. Either way, I'm giving a conference at 4 p.m. a lecture topic while I check my other appointments. Is hip-hop as a culture and lifetime employment? See, back in the days to avoid getting jerked, we was told to go to college in case rap didn't work. Now today, not to be so hurt, you better know how to rap in case your degree don't work. Man, you better get the lesson and stop stressing. MCing and DJing are high-paying professions. Front if you need to. Don't let them deceive you. You ain't gotta believe me. It's time you believe you. Listen to this rhyme. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind.
That's a hell of a tool. That's a hell of a tool, bro. That mind is a hell of a tool. And that's why I told y'all to get the Rex 84. They're going to have to keep you busy and busy and busy and busy with the nonsense. So you won't even think. That's what they're doing. Or you got to be part of somebody's clique or a club. So they're taking your time. So what if you understood what time was and timing? Timing is emotion. It's keep going. Time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Y'all don't get it yet? It's real. It's real.
They gotta keep us in our emotional feelings, man.
That's why I said people don't realize, brother, that people don't understand that this is not a nation, bro. This is not a nation. This is a business. It's a business, right? So, and you go to another country, go to Mexico, watch them have siestas. Go overseas and watch they have, time that they go chill. They go home and chill for like 2 or 3 hours. You get 15 minutes. You get 30 minutes, right? Not to relax, because you're not dealing with real people. Y'all should read this book too. It's called The Gangs of America. And in this book, there's a case in this book, right? There's a case in this book. And I'm going to give you the case, and I did a book on it. I need y'all to follow me. If y'all confused
That's
about
crazy.
something, please go get your attorneys. I'm gonna put it up here for y'all. Give me a minute. I'm gonna
Oh
give
man, I
you
was
the
talking to our European sister, man. She was talking about siestas. I was like, you know, man, only one person I heard somebody say about siestas. I was like, damn, Sabir's head. That's, that's man. And she knew about it. I'm like, what the? But
now.
this, we're in prison here.
I know, no doubt. I'm gonna help you out. So if y'all get something from this, I hope I get something too. So bear with me, and I hope y'all send this out to these people. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna put a case up here, right? And if you look up this case, I did a book on it also. I'm gonna ask these attorneys. I told y'all to go get some attorneys so they won't think I'm making nothing up. Okay? What's up, Alonzo?
What's up, brother?
Peace, peace.
I was
What you
just in a
been?
conversation with with an attorney, a lawyer, and basically some residents of DC. And I'm having the same conversation that you're talking about, trying to explain to people, one, about America being a continent and not a country, about
You
the
gotta prove it to these
district.
people, bro. You gotta literally show them.
Right, these are people who are in Washington D.C. that don't understand that it is a district, a federal district. I had to really explain to them that it was a federal district, and these are people, like I said, these are like legal, so-called legal professionals.
They don't know, brother. They just follow rules. They all don't realize that. How many people ever heard of this casing? Do me a favor, Lonzo, while you on here. Can you open up another um window or something? Because I don't want to put it up because I want y'all to look it up. I'm not the dude that tells you stuff like Tariq and them. I like to tell people to look it up for themselves because they don't tell you look it up. Look up that case right there and tell me what that case says. I'm gonna help y'all out. It's called the Santa Clara case.
Yep.
Watch this. I'm gonna just help you out, bro.
Okay, Santa Clara case.
It was out here in California, but I don't know what I'm talking about though, right?
Superior Court of California.
Oh, really? Oh, looky here in California. Did it look like I went online to go find it, or did I just go in the book? Or did it take? Is it saying what it is? So let me explain this to you. It talks about corporations are persons within the meaning of the 14th Amendment. Yeah, y'all don't get it yet. So black folks that's claiming the 14th Amendment, your property. Y'all should study that case or get the book I did on it. I did a book on it. Oh, y'all got to get the books, man. I keep trying to tell you. Oh my gosh, you don't get it. But you got all these smart people with all these great degrees from the white man school. Y'all don't get it yet. You want to
But
test my
it takes
dissertation?
time. I used to be one of those, like, I went to great school here in DC, Gonzaga. I went to Georgia Tech, and there was a time when people were giving me these nuggets, and I was like, man, I didn't hear it in Georgia Tech. I didn't get this at Gonzaga. So that must not have been true, whatever. But after a while, I don't know what. Luckily, I got through the right path where I was able to see the light. But I understand that people are so dependent on thinking that they were educated because they have these degrees, and they don't
Like you said, read the story of the. Yeah, they should read the Buck Act too, no doubt. Title 4, United States Code. Oh, you want to see that? Y'all think I'm playing? Just bear with me 1 second.
Okay.
Hold up. Let me pull up the Buck Act. Let me pull up what they need to know what it is, Jarrell. You should come on the feed. But let me see if I can pull this up. Go get me the chief of DC. Go give me one of those Negroes that's in these seats that think they so smart. Send it to Judge Joe Brown, Greg Mathis, and I'm not against them, but I just want y'all to go get them so they can try me. Because they like to clown people and say people are internet people, internet lawyers. And nigga, I'm none of that stuff. You can't even claim I'm an internet person at all. It ain't going to work. I'm a real dude. And I'll take you right in any law library like this. And we would do this. This is an Emory Law Library. So if you go to Title 4 of the United States Codes, that's what it stands. I know that's too much reading for all of y'all. That's a lot of books to be reading. I know every last one of these codes that's in here. This is in Atlanta, right? In Emory Law Library. I was doing classes in here. Literally doing classes in there. And I was live. I'm always live. Look at that. God damn. I'm always live. Let me show you what the books look like. I'm gonna show you. This is what it looks like. Bear with me. Now this is not here. This one is in Jenkins Library in Philadelphia, which I kept asking people, let's have a class in here, y'all. Nobody reached out to me yet. That's in Jenkins Law Library right here. United States Codes. That one is in Philly. Philadelphia Jenkins Law Library is the oldest law library in Philly, in the United States, period. This is also Jenkins Law Library. I told people we can rent the room for $50, but nobody said, yo, brother, I got you. So I'm not doing anything. I am not going out my way anymore. Okay, so please don't call me saying, but Brother Sabir, I want to get out of such and such, brother. No, it's not going to work. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So this is me in Jenkins Law Library. You can see me right there taking a picture of all the books that I sit with. Let me see if I can blow this up. So when I sit in there, I go through all the uniform commercial codes. Okay, I go through pardons. I go through all of these. But they'll tell you, oh no, brother. See that says the Philadelphia lawyer? Oh no, Sabir. You know, that's a jailhouse lawyer, nigga. I ain't no jailhouse lawyer, nigga. I don't even know what that is. Jailhouse lawyers. What is that? But they'll tell you that. And tell them if I'm a jailhouse lawyer, tell them why don't you test Sabir on it? If he's a jailhouse lawyer, right? Why don't you test him on it? If he's a jailhouse lawyer. But I'm gonna tell you what they get ready to do. What's up, Jarrell? I'm gonna tell y'all what they get ready
peace.
to do. I'm telling you what they get ready to do, bro. This is what they get. Let me show you what they get ready to do. This is crazy. This is in DC, bro. You in DC, Alonzo, right?
I am right now in Southeast.
Look at this. Look, do you see this? What happened in DC? How I'm not even in. I know. Look. I think I was upset. That's it. He was holding the dude down. I was first. Get off. Violence, nigga, they're not dealing with law, and their Negroes will sit up and say, well, brother Sabir, I don't give a damn, brother. You don't understand. I'm cool. I'm good. I look deaf in the face, bro. And I'm not bragging about it. I'm just telling y'all how it is. And Negroes in the conscious community are petrified of this. Because they're not going to let, this is the thing. I bet you they respect people who really stand up compared to the nigga that's cow down and want to water things down. So let me show you something. The reason why I do this, bro, it's stuff like this. So that's a brother right there, right? That Negro, this is in DC too. I got DC stuff on Golly. That's in DC. Let me tell you, young boy, this is why I do this for them. Guess what he was saying? He said we was having a class and they had a nigga cop go to him. Now watch what this boy say. All this is in DC, family. You with me?
Man, all that real life. That's all I'm on, officers. Don't get spanked, man. Class is in session, man. We just trying to teach a class, man. All we did was come to teach some kids, man. All that.
Damn, what was this?
That's all I'm on, officers. Don't get spanked, man. Class is in session, man.
So remember I told you, Jarrell, that they're gonna come for foundational Black Americans too?
Yep. Said they was gonna lock them up.
Then I said they're gonna lock them up. You know why? Because you niggas ain't
You ain't lying.
Did I say that? Did I say that to you? Go back and watch my videos a week ago.
Yeah.
When I said
I got the Buck Act pulled up right here.
okay.
So it says, so in 1940, Congress passed the Buck Act, Title IV United States Code, Section 104 to 113. In Section 110E, this act allowed for any department of the federal government to create a federal area for imposition of the public salary tax of 1939. The imposition of this tax is 4 USC Section 111, and the rest of the taxing laws in Title 26, the Internal Revenue Code. The Social Security Board had already created an overlay of the federal area. Now check this out. It says, therefore, all U.S. citizens, i.e. citizens of the District of Columbia, residing in one of the states of the Union are classified as property, as franchisees of the federal government, and as individual entities. See Wheeling Steel Corp versus Fox.
But this is not the conversation these black people want to have. You want to talk about numbers and spookism and God and something floating in the air. Nigga, that ain't saving you. None of that is saving you, bro. You better save yourself, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I told my sister that yesterday. My sister April, I was like, yo, save yourself. Be around like-minded people. Because these motherfuckers right here, these niggas want attention. And they're on my feed. Believe me, don't make me call y'all names because y'all are on his feed. You are petrified of this type of conversation. So if you read this, right, I'm giving you things. I told y'all to get this book. What they're doing in DC, Brother Alonzo, is terrorism. Brutality does not exist in law. You cannot find brutality nowhere in a law dictionary. Make me out of a liar. You can't. I'm here at this moment. Let me show you the book. I told you I have copies of it. Give me 1 second. And I want you to look this up too for the people, brother. Just in case, because I know some of our people lazy. And if y'all want this book, you can definitely reach out to me. I can email it to you. But I know y'all won't do anything with it. So again, I told y'all before, I don't just get on his feed just to be talking. I really live what I'm speaking on. I'm not afraid of death because death is knocking on everybody's door. So what I want you to do, Brother Jarrell and Alonzo, is go do this. Right? And then you tell me what is going on. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you the book. All right? I want you to go look it up so y'all can have it. Title 18, Section 2331. Tell me. And scroll down to domestic terrorism. Scroll down to domestic terrorism. While you still have Negroes out here talk about it's brutality, brother. It's police. No, it's not police brutality. It doesn't even exist in law. You can't find that in no law dictionary. Not one. You won't find it. Read what domestic terrorism says for everybody so they can hear it. So if you on my feeds, people from Instagram to Facebook to X, you should be sharing it out because this is free. I can charge for this. But I know you lazy as hell. Y'all get something for nothing because you'll sit here and watch the whole goddamn video. You can't. If you're going to critique me, you better be better than me.
Here you go. It's under Section 5. The term domestic terrorism means activities that involve acts dangerous to human life that are a violation of the criminal laws of the United States or of any state, appear to be intended to intimidate or coerce a civilian population, to influence the policy of a government by intimidation or coercion, or to affect the conduct of a government by mass destruction, assassination, or kidnapping.
You tell me. That's what they're doing in DC, ain't that? Ain't they doing it in a lot of places?
Man,
Let's use common sense. I don't know if y'all have common sense. I don't know if they have common sense, bro, but I believe that is what's going to show. This is the weird part about our people. We want to be so much law-abiding citizens, and these niggas are violating the law every day.
every single day. Every single day.
So Carter G. Woodson said this, right? Carter G. Woodson said, when you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions.
And that's true.
When you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. Nigga,
Negroes' minds are controlled.
And they on it. Oh my God, Sabir, they're gonna blackball you. Nigga, I don't care about being blackballed. I ain't signed up to being canceled. None of these things, because I don't belong to nobody's clique. You're gonna eventually have to come to me regardless. It doesn't matter which way you look at this, you're gonna have to come. But when you come, I probably gonna want like $5 grand. I'll probably want like $5 grand because ain't nothing you can say that ever. I mean, you can't say that I'm lying about it. So I told you, if you want to bet, you better put your money on me. I can walk you down this road, big. It's a lonely road. But I told my sister this. Let me tell you how crazy it is. I told my sister April this. You know I was in DC, brother. What's that bookstore down in DC? I can't think of the name of the park, brother. It's a bookstore y'all have there, bro. In DC. I'm going to tell you. I can only tell you where I was staying. I was at the Marriott. Huh?
Sankofa?
No, nigga, ain't no nigga store. That ain't going to be in a nigga store right there. This book right here, I'm not stabbing at nobody, but it ain't gonna be the nigga store. It's a store that's down. I'm great. Tell you where it's at, brother. It's downtown, but it's the Marriott. It's all. I can't think of the name. It's with a comedy club. It's comedy clubs down there too. I'm just picturing it. I can't, cause I walked to the bookstore. It's not. It's a Oh my god, bro! I can't think of the name of the store, but it got all kinds of books in there. And oh my god, man! I'm trying to remember exactly where. I know it's downtown. Let me see something. Is it on here? Let me see something. Let me see if you can see it on this book. This is the Dred Scott case. I told it was $3,000, right? Let me see. No, that's not it. I thought it was in. I thought it would be on here. But would y'all pay $3,000 for this book? I'm gonna explain this, Dred Scott. I can't make this up, bro. I have the book if y'all want it. Then you ain't gonna pay $3,000 though. But it's I can't think of the name. You know what I'm talking about, brother. I can't think of the name of the area. So it's a Marriott. It's all the hotels, and it's a square somewhere around there. Just you could probably Google bookstores if you look up bookstores. I'll tell you exactly which one it is because I know it by name. Like if you say it.
Let's see.
It's been there for years. I bought a lot of books out of there. So I got this book, right? For y'all that don't know, this is the Dred Scott case.
Is it Politics and Prose?
What is it called?
Politics and Prose? Connected
No.
that? No.
What's the next one?
Lost City Books.
It might be Lost. Is it Lost City Books?
You said by Marriott?
It's a lot of hotels around that area because I only walk down the street. And then it's a comedy club not too far from there. You can't think of it. You'll find. I'll get it. Don't worry about it. But I know it when I get there. That's all. I just know when I get there to DC. But this is the book, $3,000, right? Here's the book right here. So if y'all want it, y'all can drop me about $300 or $400. I'll send it to you. You gotta read it. Just bear with me. Give me three. I'll take $300 or $400. There it is right there. It's 534 pages. Why am I bringing this up? Why am I bringing this up? Because the Dred Scott case was never overturned, but you have black people telling you that it was overturned. Ain't that kind of crazy? Let me see if I can find it. Now that's the book, right? If you want the case is a little reasonable. Here's the case. And I studied this case right here for the longest. And the brother that told me about the case, who taught me about the case, was Alton Maddox, who passed away years ago. This is the whole case of the Dred Scott case, right? Let me just scroll down here for 1 second for y'all to keep thinking this is a game. I had this for over 25 years. This is the lawyer's edition, not Sabir Bey's edition. That's the lawyer's edition of the Dred Scott case. But the book is a little different. Well, why am I bringing this up? Because if you really read the Dred Scott case, which was never overturned, it was never overturned at all.
Yep,
they tell you
it can never be overturned.
So it made people 14th Amendment citizens. That's what it did. So you are subject to the jurisdiction thereof. It's a whole story behind this. But let me just pull the case up real fast. The descendant of Africans that was imported into this country and sold as slaves. When you say you were a slave, or you was an ex-slave, or you were African American, or you had slave, whatever, slaves, when they shall become emancipated, or who are born of parents who have become free before their birth, not citizens, free before their birth, right, are not citizens of the state in the sense in which the word citizen is used in the Constitution. That's on page 6 of the Dred Scott case. Now, if y'all is y'all confused about something? Let me know. I told you I can walk y'all through this. Oh, you want more? I'm gonna go there with y'all. So y'all want to know why all this stuff is going on? We got these black people talking about, yeah, brother, but they're doing it because we're black people. You're property.
Yeah, you got that right. You're black people.
And see, this is the thing. This is what people didn't understand. What Noble Drew Ali was trying to tell people: proclaim your free national name. He didn't say join no religion. He said proclaim your free national name. That's what he was talking about. Not join my club. The Nation of Islam was wearing feathers on their heads. What happened, Brother Claude? Y'all should ask them why they start wearing feathers on their head. Because Elijah Muhammad was Elijah Poole Bay. Y'all got to talk to me, baby. Come on, Clyde.
You're not lying.
Why did they start wearing feathers on their heads? Come on. You thought it was a joke? Hold up. Get with me. I love when I pull out proof. You want to see it? Like to see it? You like to see it? I ain't got to ask the minister. I'm asking y'all. The minister says, you know, he's old. I'm talking to the people that's in the nation. You can share this to somebody in the nation. I'm not throwing a stab. I just want y'all to understand what's going on.
Somebody getting blackballed.
Y'all don't get it? And this is the thing, brother. I know at a certain people say it is not that time, but the time has been here. But what happens with our people, we get very comfortable. You know, when you get a job, niggas get real comfortable at the job.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's why they say. It was I was talking to Umi, and Umi was telling me black people in the United States are creatures of comfort. I'm gonna repeat this again. They are creatures of comfort. When you are in a position, most people don't want to lose their position. They get very comfortable. And I know if I'm wrong, please bring them. What's up, Percy? Tell them to come over here with me.
I'm not sure.
So let's go back to the Dred Scott case. I hope y'all sharing this out and disprove me step by step because I'm taking my time. Y'all, you keep saying ask his son. Why don't y'all go share it to his son? Go share it to him. Go share it to him. It's okay. I told y'all to share it to anybody that's in any organization. But why are the African race born in the state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizens? This is a question in the Dred Scott case. The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution of laws of the state numbered amongst people, as in we the people. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state. No part of sovereignty of the state, and is not therefore called on to uphold or defend. And the crazy part is we defend the madness.
Amen. Amen.
Oh no, they don't want to have this conversation with me, no, brother. I'm just being real with you. So if we are sitting up here talking about we got to come together and we should sing kumbayas and yo, we got to talk. They ain't trying to talk, brother. They scared to lose positions. Anybody. I told you people are comfortable. So let's go to sovereign people for a minute. I hope y'all share this out. Let's go to sovereign people. Sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. See Scott versus Sanford. Why did I just show you Scott versus Sanford's case? Which one of them is teaching this?
Uh-oh.
Read the Dred Scott case. This is my beat up version, but the one that y'all would get is on here. So this is the case. And the book is $3,000. So this is not something that I literally just jumped into or just got into, but it says see Scott versus Sanford. So when you read the Dred Scott case, it will tell you that you're not a citizen. Rather, you emancipate.
People don't have sovereignty.
and there's no sovereignty. But emancipation is not even a law, it's a public announcement. Emancipate means to be set free, and proclamate means to proclaim. So I don't need to be teaching y'all cats. I got to teach the young cats this. And that's why I respect these young brothers, because y'all condemn them. I should hate them too. It was young cats that killed my son. Think about it. But no, I ain't gonna bitch and moan on social media talking about what these young brothers are doing. They just need to be guided the right way. And they don't need to be in no organizations. They don't need to be in no cliques. Bobby Hemmett said that a long time ago. This is no time to join no organizations. You don't need to be in none of that. Just think. Because when you in somebody's clique or club, you can't say and do what you want to do because somebody else is pulling the strings. So let's go to him real quick. Maybe you'll listen to the European. Just pay attention. Pay attention to this guy.
Was the U.S. Constitution only written for white people? Professor Poutine here, time for Mysteries, Histories. By now, some of you may have heard of that University of Florida law student, Preston Damsky, who wrote a paper that argues that the Constitution was only written for white people, not blacks, not Hispanics, not indigenous people, not women, and the country should be returned to that way, if necessary, by force. Well, what does he recommend? Stripping all people who are non-white of voting rights. An idea, by the way, that is supported by Clarence Thomas, who is allowing the redistributing of voting districts to disenfranchise black voters.
Clarence Thomas.
He also argues that shoot-to-kill orders should be authorized at the U.S. border to keep non-whites out of the country, and the country should be returned by force to white people.
Damn.
You might think that's kind of a wackadoodle idea. His paper received an award for academic excellence from a current sitting federal judge. And don't forget, 6 of the 9 Supreme Court justices are originalists. In other words, they believe the Constitution should be interpreted the way that the founding fathers, all slave owners or slave aiders and abettors, because they didn't say anything about it, believed it should be.
You said founding fathers?
And don't forget that Stephen Miller, Trump's chief of staff, big advocate of these ideas.
Woo!
Folks, the rebranding of fascism as fidelity to the American Constitution and advocating the use of force to create or enhance racial supremacy, we're now into final solution territory. So anybody who argued that, they're just coming after undocumented migrants, they don't mean me. Anybody watching this? Send this to any non-white American that you know. Because I'll tell you something, if they get their way, they're coming after you. Consider yourself updated.
That nigga said, I'm a professor. He's a law professor. Nigga, y'all don't get this yet? So let me help y'all out. This is why, again, that Noble Drew Ali was talking about declaring your free national name. You're not a black person. So if you study law, you would know that you are property, but he said white people. But let me help you out 1 second. When you don't read things, there is no treaty with black people. Oh, let me pull up how this works, okay? We're going to make it very simple. Give me 1 second. Let me find free white person in a law dictionary. Right? Here it is right here. Why these cats that get on these feeds never show y'all anything? Hold up. Free white person referred to in the Nationalization Act, right? Let's go down and see who the free white person. It includes all European Jews, not white people, more or less intermixed with people of Celtic, Scandinavian, Teutonic, Iberian, Latin, Greek, Slavic descent, includes Magyars or Lapps, Finns. Well, I don't even pronounce that word, but anyway, it includes the mixed Latin, Celtic, Moorish inhabitants of Spain and Portugal. We was in Portugal too. Mixed Greek, Latin, Phoenicians, North Africans, that's Africa, of Sicily, right? The Slavs, Tartars, inhabitants of South Russia. It does not mean Caucasian race, right? Aryan race, Indo-European race, right? What? Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm not a brainiac, but damn, who are they talking about? Can y'all help me out? Who were they talking about? I'm only an hour and 13 minutes into this. Make it make sense. Who are they talking about? That's free white person. Hold up. So when you shut up and go learn something, pick up a law dictionary, you'll find it. If you're in law school, you should know this, right? You should definitely know this.
But they don't.
So it's weird, right?
My cousin just at the bar. He does. They don't know. They don't know.
They know all of these things. You think this is something new to me? Who do you think is in North Africa? Niggas, us. That was Africans. North Africa is Africa. They'll tell you because the black conscious people tell you that those people were Arabs, not knowing that you are the original Arab. I already did a video on that earlier today. Go watch the video.
Amen.
But watch this. I'm gonna show you something. It's gonna go further, okay? Let's go here for a minute. Let's go look up the definition of what an alien is. They say the 14th Amendment made them citizens, right? Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to do a class on critical thinking. I keep saying I'm going to do this class on critical thinking.
Yeah, our scholars and leaders should be showing us this.
An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. That's what the black folks say they made them citizens, right? Oh, damn, Brother Alonzo.
I know.
We need Jesus. Oh, you don't want that law dictionary? Let's give you another law dictionary. I told you if you put me in a room with any attorney, we can all meet up in the law library.
They won't do it.
Not something Sabir Babe making up. No, meet me in the law library. Not in the mall, nigga. Meet me in the law library. Let's go ahead. Let's go to another one. An alien is a foreign-born person who has not qualified as a citizen of a country. But an alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the U.S. Constitution. That's the 14th Amendment. Is it clicking yet? Is it clicking with y'all yet? Oh, I don't think it's clicking yet. Two different law dictionaries, right? Okay, so you don't want that one. Let's go down here then. Let's find out what is a corporate citizen real fast. Let's go to corporate citizen for a minute. Yes, bear with me 1 second. Oh, corporate citizen. Corporate status in the state of incorporation. The foreign corporation is not a citizen of for the purpose of the privileges and immunities clauses, right? But then it says here, distinct corporations. It'll tell you that it's a business. It's corporate shareholders. I don't think y'all ready for this, man. I don't think they're ready for this, brother. Nah, I don't think they I got more. Let's be with me. Let's see if we can find something else. Nothing of substance. Listen, fam, nothing of substance that they're teaching y'all.
Not a damn thing.
Let me go back. I'm bouncing back and forth so y'all can see how this works in this Dred Scott case. I keep trying to tell y'all to read the Dred Scott case. I keep trying to tell y'all. Just bear with me.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Huh? Go ahead,
go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, like, the crazy thing, you ask somebody about Dred Scott is like, they like, I heard the name, but they don't know anything about what happened.
They don't.
Like,
they'll tell you these cats will tell you overturned, but they never show you that it's overturned.
Yeah, and like, that's exactly what to say. That's exactly what they say. I had a teacher tell me that, the 14th Amendment overturned that.
But wait a minute. You see right here? It says it has been argued that if a colored person, now it's saying color, be made a citizen of the state, he cannot sue in federal court. The Constitution declares that federal jurisdiction. So they have jurisdiction over you. You are property. And again, these black people, bruh, this is the game. They act like they smart, but they're not smart. They smarter than you because you don't know. And when someone has control over you, or you think they smart, they will use you. They look just like you and I. Listen, family. They got you believing it's just about these white people. No, brother, so-called white people. No. I can walk into every law library. Let me show you something, fam. And I want y'all to share this to them. This is in Emory Law Library. This is me at Emory. How can I find all these books on human rights when you don't have no attorney talking about human rights? Look at this. Let me just see if I can scroll down further. Okay. So this is the New York Law School Journal of Human Rights. You mean to tell me you got 10 degrees and you don't know that one? When civil rights is only for discrimination? This is me in Emory Law Library. I found masses of books. I was sitting there taking pictures. I ran out of storage. And I got an iPhone. Taking pictures. These people don't do this type of work. They don't. Y'all worry about the size of Africa. Pay attention to what I'm saying. I ain't talking about the size of Africa. Pay attention to this. Build on this. This is what they're doing to y'all. So, nobody has a treaty with black people. What do I mean? Your president, Barack Obama, was at this place right here, people. Barack Obama was at this place. Let me help y'all out. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this place before, but that's where Barack Obama's at. Look it up online. Tangiers. How many of y'all knew that? But y'all keep telling me Barack Obama came out and said that that Morocco was the first nation to recognize the United States. But yet you had somebody that was over there, but you don't want to have a conversation with me. Ain't that some stuff? Who got the ego? I was there. Look up the litigation and tell me where it's at. It's in Tangiers. Tangiers. Right? Everybody got everything talking about the Berbers and this and that. And no, stay focused on what I'm sharing with you, B. Okay? Shit, build on this. Let me show you something. Why I'm saying this. They know. Here you go. This is where
That's
Barack
one thing
Obama.
for sure.
Huh?
I said that's one thing for sure.
Oh, I forgot Percy was with me. Oh, Percy, tell him about it, Percy.
Yeah, that's
Percy
one
was in
thing
there.
for sure.
He the one took a picture of Barack Obama in there. Look at that. You see the seal of the United States on the floor?
Cold blooded right there.
Oh, as soon as you walk in there. As soon as you walk in. Oh, brother. But the treaty's in Washington, D.C., brother. No, brother, y'all have to understand this is the oldest U.S. embassy. And the book that I'm holding in my hands is called The Moors of Tangiers. The Moors of Tangiers, but black folks don't want to have this type of conversation. But let me see something. Let's see if I can
Hmm.
pull a picture of Barack Obama. Here you go. This is Percy's. Percy took the picture when we was in there. Hold up. Here it is right here. That's Barack talking to the King of Morocco. Do you know that Morocco was the first nation to recognize the United States? Y'all don't get it yet? Do you know that the Constitution was based on Muslim law? Did y'all know that? Or Muslim law? Oh, please make me out of a liar. This is the book I had with me. This is why they don't want to talk about the Moors. I got a lot of books on Tangiers. Oh, we seen a lot of books in there. Am I lying, Percy? It was a
Right.
lot of books inside there.
Man, that
Oh,
place it opened my eyes even further to where it's like, okay, like it's here, and it's like it's not it's not something that I could deny anymore. Because like being in the U.S. sitting here, you could learn about the Moors all day, right? But it's like you won't see like the architecture. You won't see certain things. You won't see like the actual what represents the Moors. You're completely blind to it. But going there and then coming back is like you see everything.
you see
Like
everything in there. You
your
be like,
eyes are completely open.
whoa. And they know, but we don't know. And people think this is easy. That's why I said it earlier. It's not easy to do this, bro. It takes a lot. It really does. But let me show you this. Here it is again. This is the treaty on the wall. Bear with me. This is the treaty on the wall. There go George Washington right there.
Mm.
I'll give you a closer view of the treaty. You would think, people are saying, well, why do these cats don't reach out to you, Sabir, to do a lecture on this? Because it's me. It's Sabir. They feel some type of way about me. I don't know why, but if I get on my YouTube, they quietly be looking at the videos though.
I
Quiet.
mean, like it's like they like that's what the youth need
Yes,
because
the youth
like
need this. Yes.
they need to be told the truth because everything is like what they have misguided I don't want to it's anger. It's like it's of not knowing. Like I know how I felt growing up, not knowing. So I can't imagine like two generations below or three generations below me at this point in time, especially like on the internet. Is the information is there, but it's like they're not giving it the proper way. And it's
No.
just like it's like that's why it's an internal feud. Because as long as they're not giving the information, they're always gonna turn on themselves.
And that's what's
And
going
it's
on,
like,
bro.
yeah, it's like once they're given the information, like they're gonna stop turning on themselves.
But they have to keep this thing going. And all of these woke black conscious people, they're a part of it, whether they know it or not. They on
Yeah.
Leon Honors now, still talking about Umar Johnson. Why? Leave it alone. He got exposed. Why are they still on Leon Honor's show for 5 hours to listen to that nonsense?
Algorithm.
Emotionalism.
That's crazy. And he gets super chat. I don't get super chat. I ask
Right.
people to go to the yellow right there. I don't get super chats. That's crazy. I'm not even hating on it, but I'm like, what the hell is wrong with our people, bro? What is wrong with our people? How many people
I have
ever
no
saw
idea.
this before? How many of y'all saw this?
People always talk about it, and like that was the biggest thing. Like when I first started learning about like the Moorish stuff, you know, people was always talking about the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, and I was just like, okay, so what is it? And it's like nobody can never really say it was a like, oh, it's a treaty between Morocco and and like the United States. But like to go there and actually like
See it.
see it and just go inside the building, just look at the pictures, like the history of
Oh,
just
tell them about the pictures, Percy. Nigga, did you
is
see any
just
pale face people in there? Or was it all dark people?
yeah, it was just like, wait a minute, like even the paintings on the walls, it was
The
like I'm like
paintings was
like the
darker than us.
figurines.
They look like
Yeah, I'm like,
them lying. They
man,
look darker than you, Alonzo. This is the paintings on the wall, bro. I could do a
like
slide and show
that's
y'all
just
the
crazy.
paintings. It was crazy. It's not them.
It was just like, man, I'm just thinking about like the whole figurines, like they how they had like the little, you know, like the little army men, but like they
Yeah.
had them
Oh yeah, the
painted.
figurines. They got a. It's a
Yeah,
case that's in there, right? I think it was
yeah,
called the What is it called? The something kings fighting or something like
yeah,
that.
like the Three Kings. Yeah, it
The
was
Three
something
Kings,
about
right? Y'all can look it up.
yeah,
The Three Kings, and it's a whole figurines like in a glass case. It was wild as hell, bro. You be like, nigga,
yeah. I was
like
scratching my head. Like
who
you'll
the
see
fuck?
like
That's
that.
us.
They had
That's
like the cross, like the Catholic cross, and I was just like, wait a minute, there's so much stuff going on in this battle right here. Like,
it was so much in that battle, and you would think that the conscious people would want to have this conversation. I keep trying to tell y'all, they chasing attention, brother. They teaching dollar bills, fam. They
man, they
chasing dollar
chasing the
bills.
wrong thing. If you chasing dollar bills, the best way to get dollar bills is getting your own. It's
I'm
like
trying to
you can't you chasing a dollar that's losing value, and it's just like, nah, that's
crazy.
not how it works right now. Like you gotta have currency like everywhere. Like
Every
it's not
listen,
just having
go to
money.
any of these places and be straight. Here's this is on the wall for y'all. Y'all can take a picture. We this is it's in Arabic and it's in English. We the Congress of the 13 United States of North America.
Mm,
Not the 50. This is on the wall when you walk inside there.
yep.
This was in 1780. Take things back through your knowledge, B. Take it back through your knowledge. This is on the wall. I am open for any of these conversations if anybody reach out to me. This is wow.
And like
So
the craziest thing is like, okay, they funded Umar for a school that never appeared. You have information that you can teach, and they won't even give.
I
It's
can't even
like,
get it from them. I'm
This
being real.
channel is a university in and of itself.
I can't, brother Alonzo. I'm gonna be real with you. When I get off here, I don't ask for that, but I don't get people sending me money like that. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I don't. Y'all think
you
I
know
do?
what? You know what? I got a question to actually ask the chat. Like, what is it that stops you from giving the donations? Like, would you want like a ebook or video or something like what is it? Like a t-shirt? Like what would get y'all to actually start giving so we can get this information out and stuff that can actually help you, your children, and whoever else?
That's a
Like,
good
what
question.
is it? Please,
You asked the
please
question.
put that inside the chat, please.
Yeah.
I could say me myself. I just wish maybe that could probably help me out. Maybe if I could just be able to use my card and just donate. That's just another way that I feel that I can help out more because I just have a card. I don't really have Apple Pay and Zelle and PayPal, all this stuff though. That's just
Yeah. Okay. So if you go to, I think I'm not sure like how Chime or PayPal is, but I know I think PayPal, if you go to PayPal, you can actually pay with your card on PayPal.
okay.
Like PayPal
Okay.
actually takes cards.
Oh yeah, you can. Cause I do it with mine. I send stuff to my
Yeah.
children. Yeah, you can on
Okay.
PayPal.
Wow.
Yeah, I do that with my children. You know what?
So do I have to send like an email? Can I send you like an email and you can then I have to log on to the PayPal and then put my card work in or
Just look right there. You go to SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. PayPal Chime. I mean PayPal.
oh wow.
Somebody said, I never understood why people accept Federal Reserve notes. You in the United States, you're going to accept Federal Reserve notes, but I'm not
Hmm.
accepting notes. Those are not notes. It's called electronic transfers.
Yep. Hmm.
This is what
Completely
people
different.
do. This is what people do when they don't want to support. So it's electric transfer. So you want to spend Federal Reserve notes regardless, unless you got a credit card, debit card. Okay. So stop it. That's not what he asked you. Okay. These broke Moors always got to say something stupid. Well, brother, I don't want to. Just say you don't want to. Just say you don't want to do it. Okay. So that's it right there. And this is the Arabic version right there, bro. Right here. So when we was in here, we got so many damn photos and videos in this place. It's crazy, bro. Like, how long did we stay in here? We stayed in it
I
for.
don't know. I don't know, man. I just start wandering, like, because it brought me to back when I was a child. Like me was learning, and just like you just wander through like life and just looking at different things and just man, yeah, it took me back there. So I was just like walking around, touching the walls. You know what I mean? Like
And
smelling
the
flowers,
bookcase
bro.
was crazy. But
Yeah, like
I've been here about 3 times. That was Percy's first time, but I've been in here 3 times since I've been
yeah.
over. So this also that I found, right? Yo, people don't even know the history of Barnum and Bailey's, bro. Like, look how crazy
Mm,
this is. Look at this. This is Barnum and
man.
Bailey's.
Yeah, man.
The whole tribes of wild Moors. Barnum and Bailey. Look at them. Look at the picture. That's the type of pictures we saw when we was over there. Malayan Percy, them dudes right there on the horses.
Yep.
Those are the Moors that we saw over there, right? So Barnum and Bailey,
Mm,
and if y'all know anything about what Noble Drew Ali was doing, he was traveling with a circus, right? That's how he was learning. So when you travel, you start seeing these types of things. Look what it says: Algerian horse. If the Moors was to take back the horses, brother, the horses is called a Moorish horse. Let me explain how this works. I'm going to give y'all some history, okay? They got all of this in this. They hide it from you. If you look up the original, look up the on the Moorish horse. It's going to be a black horse. It's a stallion,
Arabian stallion. Yep, black stallion.
right? Malayan.
Yep.
So why do you think they call him Rocky the Italian stallion? Look at the Porsche. Look at the Ferrari, and you tell me what horse is on that car.
mm.
You got to just take stuff back through your knowledge, B. That's all you got to do. It's not really hidden from you. Okay. The only reason why I don't donate to this with any YouTuber producers, etc., is I don't give money online. YouTubers, Instagram. Well, you must don't pay no bills then. Don't we people make bad excuses. You must what you go in the building, you go to the old school way and you go in there and pay money. Nigga, you know what people be making up mad excuses? No, you should never come to my feed then. How about that part? You should never really come. So people will go, what you going to go take your money and go into the store and pay your bills? No, I pay my cell phone bill online. I pay a debit credit card bills online. I have children that I have to send stuff to. You know, I must be an older person on here then, if that be the case. Because I don't know. You trust. This is the weird part. They trust everything else besides this. Really, I don't get.
Nah.
Listen, I don't get no super chats. Bill people are online. YouTuber, produce, podcasters, etc. Okay, so I don't get super chats. So you should never come to this feed and get something for free because you go to a lecture or show, you're going to pay over $100. Okay, just being real with you. So let's go here real fast, and I'm almost done. Y'all do got to get. I have a life too, but let me pull something up. Shout out to my brother Clyde for this. He sent me something today, and I want to show y'all this. Okay, I'm from Philly. I've been trying to get back to Philadelphia to do a class at the law library, but Clyde pulled this up, and I would come down to DC, bro. I would come to DC and do a lecture at Carter G. Woodson statue if I can make it happen. I would literally come down there. So let me just show y'all something real fast. Clyde sent me this. First, let me explain this. This is the Masonic Lodge in Philadelphia, people. That's in Philly. I just talked to Taj yesterday. I told Brother Taj I'm gonna try to make it to Philly and we're gonna do a lecture together. That's what I told Brother Taj. What do you say? He just cheap Sabir, making excuses. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what Negroes do. They make excuses up. Jamal. They make it. Oh, brother, I don't know, brother. But I'm gonna sit on Sabir's show and I'm gonna repeat everything he said. I'm gonna repeat when everything Sabir Bey said, though. Because you know why? I ain't gotta prove it. So this is the Masonic Lodge. This is the Scottish Rite Masonic Lodge in Philadelphia. Not the Prince Hall, but bear with me. Hold on, let me show y'all something. But let's look at this production for a minute, and I'm gonna show y'all what we do with Building 7.
You all probably know when the USA was born, on July the 4th. But do you know where this country was born? It's one of the oldest cities in the United States. Here, the Declaration of Independence was signed and the Constitution adopted. Here, the first US library and hospital opened. Here, ideas were born that changed the course of history. This great city is Philadelphia. But today we'll take a look at this city from a completely different angle, and we'll finally find out what lies beneath Philadelphia. And to watch even more fascinating videos, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it, that's the worst feeling in the world.
I don't think anybody ever expects to hear that their child has cancer. It's always one of those things that happens to somebody else, but it's definitely feels like your soul is sucked out of your body when they tell you that it's your baby. And you would do anything to get them to the best place that they can be for their treatment. And I knew with everything in my soul that that was St. Jude and that we had to get here. Everything about cancer is already so hard. I can't imagine how people do this without St. Jude.
My name is Hunter. I'm at St. Jude because I had osteosarcoma. Osteosarcoma is a special cancer that's in the bone.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's a scam right there. That's a scam.
Beneath Philadelphia hides a complex infrastructure that supports the life of the city. At the very top, at a depth of 10 to 15 centimeters, 4 to 6 inches, lies asphalt, paving stones, or concrete. At a depth of 20 to 30 centimeters, 8 to 12 inches, there's a base course of crushed stone, gravel, or a sand-gravel mixture. For major roads, the base is concrete. At 30 to 60 centimeters, 12 to 24 inches, you can find telecommunication cables. They're close to the surface because they're not affected by winter frost and don't pose any threat. At 45 to 90 centimeters, 18 to 36 inches, you'll see electrical cables. The higher the voltage of the line, the deeper it's laid. Gas supply pipes leading to buildings, as well as rainwater drainage pipes, run at about the same level. Finally, water pipes are laid at a minimum depth of 1 to 1.5 meters, 3.5 to 5 feet. They're installed according to strict standards, taking into account the frost depth in winter. From here to a depth of 3 meters, 10 feet, you might occasionally find not just lifeless utilities, but the piercing echoes of voices from the past. We're talking about archaeological finds, which are not uncommon in Philadelphia. The first recorded instance of builders unearthing ancient human remains in the area occurred in 1743. By studying historical newspapers and documenting such cases, as well as tracking incidents over the past few decades, the Philadelphia Archaeological Forum, PAF, has listed 87 discovered burial sites since then. One of the most notable discoveries in recent years was the forgotten Bethel burial ground, which revealed a grim but important chapter in the history of the city's African-American community. It all happened by chance. During construction and renovation at the Wekako playground in the Queen Village neighborhood, workers stumbled upon human remains. Archaeologists quickly identified the burial zone. It wasn't particularly large, about 0.28 acres, but there were a lot of remains. It was found that the cemetery had been established in 1810 when Reverend Richard Allen purchased this land for the Mother Bethel AME Church, specifically to bury deceased members of the African American community. By 1830, 1,716 people had been buried there. From then until 1842, the graves were layered on top of each other. The total number of burials is estimated to be between 3,000 and 5,000. Research on the remains revealed details about the harsh living conditions of African Americans in the 19th century. What struck the archaeologists the most was a tombstone with the following inscription: Amelia Brown, 1819, aged 26 years. Whosoever live and believeth in me, though we be dead, yet shall we live. At the end of the 19th century, the site was transformed into a public park, and its original purpose was forgotten. The cemetery lay deep underground until a historic discovery brought it to light. Today, Bethel Burial Ground serves as a reminder of an important and tragic chapter in Philadelphia's history. This necropolis has become a symbol of African Americans' struggle for recognition and remembrance. Currently, there is a commemorative plaque installed, reminding visitors that for over 100 years, unsuspecting city residents literally walked over the bones of thousands of African Americans. Construction of a large-scale memorial is planned to begin this fall of 2024. In addition to burial sites, another historically significant location was discovered in Philadelphia at approximately the same depth of 3 meters, 10 feet, namely a marketplace. Here's the backstory of this discovery. In early 2022, the Durst Development Corporation was preparing a site along the Delaware River waterfront on Vine Street for the construction of a 25-story building. Workers stumbled upon something that made them put the construction on hold and hand the site over to a team of archaeologists. However, archaeological research had been part of Durst's development plan from the start, as this land is a historical site where some of the earliest shipping docks were built about 300 years ago. When archaeologists dug into the site, they found the foundations of shops and offices. This area was once a bustling trade hub near the port, where goods such as flour, salt, sugar, and barreled meat were sold. What sparked the most interest were bones, many of which had been sawn. Nearby, they found floorboards covered with cedar shavings used to absorb blood. Yeah, the archaeologists had discovered an 18th, 19th century slaughterhouse.
You chase your dreams on the weekend and then you bury them Monday through Friday because you're
I do got to go out the door soon. But I want y'all to understand, this is why I said I need to get to Philly to do this again, because it's a park, brother, in Philly that, like, listen, fam, it's so much that's in Philadelphia. It is so much that's in Philly. And if we, like my brother Percy said, if we had the finances like that to put money up like that, it's a lot of stuff we can do. But we doing this out of the, off the top.
Right.
We don't have the finances like that to what we doing, family. But we trying to keep, I don't want to say try, we are putting this information out. Let me show you something that we did years ago. This was 3 years ago. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all. And I just talked to Todd yesterday. Todd said let him know when I'm coming back to Philly. This was about 3 or 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, I think it was. 4 years ago.
They adopted the Constitution for the United States from Muslim law. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson were all Masons and all deists.
We did it. About 4 years ago, City Hall. This is the Sonic Lodge right there. Basically the battlefield or the battleground where the Moors lost their fight at. And actually, if you look around, you'll see 4 points that represents the 4 cardinal points: your fire, your earth, your air, your water. And also where the Pope is called the cardinal, but you got 4 ways to go in. North Gate. You got what? North Gate, West Gate, South Gate, East Gate.
East Gate, West Gate, South Gate. It spells news. And of course, you got your zodiac, which is Moorish culture. In the middle of the courtyard, in this courtyard, in this building is designed, it's called Ionic and Moorish architecture, designed just like a mosque. And after we go in this area, we're going to go underneath the parapet in the north, which you see right there. And you're going to see that it is the most elaborate of all of the entries. And after the North Gate, you'll see number 1 North Broad Street, the Masonic Lodge, etc. You'll notice also as we walked in the West Gate, because we came in the West Gate, the architecture is in itself generally very elaborate. However, you'll notice the extreme care and detail that's placed in the North Gate.
13 stories up off the ritual frame. I was in a cell underneath the City Hall one time. I was in the cell down there one time. The cells underneath the City Hall. I was there.
For Shakamakson, that's this territory, is designed just like a mosque. This is the north gate of the mosque. It has a parapet on the top. They have Billy Penn's statue at the peak of the parapet, and he's situated 23.5 degrees east by northeast, facing the Great Masonic Lodge right there. And this is where the Mummers Parade ends that they have every year, and they assemble at 6th and Moore Street. And you'll notice, as we walked into the other area, you'll notice that the cornerstone is in an open grave pit. And you recognize that in the north gate, the pillars are marble and very elaborate, dressed more elaborately than all the other gates. You also know that North America is referred to its cosmological name, the North Gate. And the Europeans who have been administrating over the estate of the Moors refer to themselves as the keepers of the North Gate. And so you turn around, you see the Masonic Lodge. And you'll notice that the entry is absolute and clearly Moorish architecture. They'll have within there cathedrals that they'll show you that are exact duplicates of ancient Moorish cathedrals, etc., and temples. And the filigree work, the detail work, the colors are exact duplications. And when they take you on tours at that Masonic Lodge, one of the first rooms they're going to take you to is the Moorish room.
Yep, they take you straight to the Moorish room. Where your nationality was taken.
This is where the Europeans took the birthright of the Moors and also began to alter the history. They adopted the Constitution for the United States from Muslim law. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson were all Masons and all deists. Prominent. And he's the husband of Winona, who you will see at the Parkway, at the Eakins Oval at the base of the art museum. And that art museum is where, in the movie, Sylvester Stallone as Rocky runs up the steps. And he's considered the patron saint for the Europeans, welcoming the Europeans. And this is the Lenape era, before the Declaration of Independence. And of course, this area is called Shakamatsu.
I'm gonna show y'all some history that's right underneath everybody knows. So listen, I'm gonna cut it because I do gotta get out of here for a minute. But I talked to Brother Todd. How could we do this, Brother Percy, with no finances, but yet Europeans will finance their people? How did we do all of this? I went back to Philly. I keep trying to tell y'all, how much you think it cost me to go back on the East Coast? About $500 one way.
Yeah.
500 one way. It ain't cheap. But I just talked to Todd yesterday, and I said, Todd, let's do it again. He said, just let me know when you get to Philadelphia, and I'm working on it. So that was freezing that day. You know, you be in California, you get adapted to this out here. I went home, brother. Let me tell you something. This is why you kept seeing me moving, nigga. I was like, nigga, I'm free. Like, I'm no Percy. I swear, last time I was there, I was jumping in and out of the car, because I kept saying, damn, I'm freezing, dude. Then I went to Chicago after that. I said, dude, I'm cool, bro. Listen, you get spoiled being out here in Cali, bro. I'm gonna be listen, I hope y'all went there, but I want y'all to understand how much work that goes into it. It's a lot of work into this, for real. So
East Coast cold.
Oh, no doubt. So I'm trying to get back before I get too cold.
Saturday Bay Show.
So listen up.
If you learned anything from this experience, I appreciate you for taking the time to research this for yourself. And please pass the plate.
Hear it out. Hear it out. Hear it out. Hear it out.
From the archives, he reveals tales untold, Moorish truths and histories, wisdom bold through documentaries. Heavy crowns he'll bear out of darkness. Heavy is the crown, he's there. He speaks of Spain, Morocco, Tunisia's light. As God and jurists share an ancestral sight. They call him the traveling Moor. Truth is his sword to free our minds, uplift our Moorish core.
Oh, Saturday, hardest working soul. Unveiling Moorish pride, reconnecting us home. For the Moors, his people, legacy restored. He stands in love, peace, truth, justice, on guard and more.
He lifts the hidden, speaks of human rights. From South Philly roots to Moorish flights through Papa's lecture speaking with authority. M-law and wisdom, holistic history. Touring world stages, Morocco, Spain, the UK. He enlightens minds with culturally rich display. In every verse, his legacy breathes. Speaking to the Moors to build to believe. The plate he passes from scholar to kin. Connecting past, present, let the healing begin.
Oh, Saturday, hardest working soul. Unveiling Moorish pride, reconnecting us home. For the Moors, his people, legacies restored. He stands in love, peace, truth, justice, on guard and more. Traveling more, your journey lights the way. From shadow to clarity, we proudly say, we are Moors, in unity we stand. Guided by your voice, we reclaim our land.
Roll with it.
DJ Derek.
DJ Derek. DJ Derek.
Shout out to my brother DJ Derek, man. And I'm not a tech dude like that, but I love that brother's work. And I thank y'all for entertaining me. But do yourself a favor, share it out. If you want to reach me, yes, you can go use that brother at the PayPal. But I gotta go because everything y'all think you have is gonna be out of here. Peace. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Peace.
city streets. Me and Kenny couldn't afford that, so we would go to the park when they was jamming and hear rap. I used to listen to the cops broke it up. I always thought to myself, damn, it up. But nevertheless, I was in love with the microphone, and it stayed that way until I left home. On the streets of New York, now I'm free. But with freedom comes big responsibility. I used to walk around driven by the force. I remember how large super rhymes was when he fell off. I used to wonder about crews they used to rock. They were large, but none of them could manage to stay on top. Do you ever think about when you out of here? Record deal and video out of here. Mercedes Benz and Range Rover out of here. No doubt BDP is old school, but we ain't going out. After living on the streets alone, some years went by, I saw myself into a group home. I used to watch the show, My Genie, and dreamt about who would I be hard like Houdini. But I was messing with graffiti on the subway, and getting chased